This is our children as they grew up, all of them. And this is Charlene as a baby. We lived in Salt Lake for the first year, and then we moved to Oakland, California. This is Ralph's mother and father and Charlene. We lived in Oakland for about 8 years, and Ralph was in the bishopric there at about the age of 27, and we left the ward, and this is his grandpa and grandma Richards, and this is just before Ralph was born, and this is the first apartment we lived in California. Here's Ralph when he was a baby. He was born there, and that's Ralph too. And here he is as a little boy before we moved back to Salt Lake. Must have been our car there. This is the church that we went to on the main highway. It was later sold. They built a church out on temple grounds where the temple was built. This is Jerry. Oh, he died when he was 17. This is Charlene and Mont, and by Lake Marriott in Oakland. They were cute little kids, and I loved them so much. We had birthday parties for all of them, of course, and they liked that. And this is the first house that we bought in Oakland for $5,000. Just imagine that. This is our second house that we bought for $10,000. And this is our stake with our stake president, and Ralph and I are in there. We had Jerry in Oakland. He was born there. And then we moved back to Salt Lake and had the rest of our children. Cute picture of Monty up at the temple. We used to take visits up the temple with the children and show them the temple that we loved where we were married. Oh, this is our house in Idaho. We moved back to Salt Lake, and then we moved to Idaho, where Ralph went into the window and door business and did very well selling from house to house. And then he moved back to Salt Lake and built his business. Here are our children. We also lived in Logan for a short space of time. Children say they went to a lot of different schools, the older children. We bought a home on Parley's Way, and it was a lovely home, but we needed money for the business, so we sold it and moved to Zenith Avenue. This is when I taught the junior girls in Mutual. We lived in Zenith, on Zenith Avenue, where most of the children grew up. This is our home on Zenith Avenue. Then we moved to the home we have now so we could have money for the business. This is our home on Zenith. There is David when he was born. We were all so happy when he came. It had been 10 years since Julie was born, who was our youngest. And David was a beautiful baby, and all the neighbors brought gifts. And I was the Relief Society president at that time. And they were all so happy when I had a baby. And of course the family were elated. The boys wanted a boy and the girls wanted a girl. But Julie had prayed for a girl for so long, she finally told the Lord it'd be all right if it was a boy. And that's what we got. And Jerry, when he was older, went with the explorers on trips to their pictures were put in the era. They went with a stake press.